Well, hello everyone. Here we are, the graduating class of 2020 in Kinesiology and Health Sciences. Kind of an unusual circumstance here, but we're kind of living in strange times anyways. I'm reminded of an old curse that I read about years ago, and I think it's kind of or pertains to what we're going through now, and it goes briefly like this: may you live in interesting times. Well, we're living in interesting times and stressful times, and graduation is a little bit unusual this year, but we'll get through it, and we'll get through these times too. This pandemic will come to an end, and again, let's just do our best to make sure we don't cause too much damage along the way. But here we are. This will be our virtual graduation. Remember, we'll also be having a live graduation this coming fall during fall break, and we hope to see most, if not all of you there as well. As we go through this, I just want to compliment you guys, first of all, that are graduating. You've gone through a lot in 4 years. We test you, we push you. You learn how to study, you learn how to manage your time. Hopefully you've learned how to manage your stress. I can assure you that at my age, that probably more than anything is going to be an important life skill for you to have, is learning how to manage your stress, all right? So hopefully you've learned to do that these 4 years. You'll have plenty of opportunities to test that out in the future. But this is a good start, but understand too, you're going to need to keep trying. It's not going to get any easier for you, whether you're moving off to graduate school or med school or going right off into the business world and getting a job. It doesn't get any easier. It just keeps getting harder, quite honestly, and that's okay. You can handle it. You've already proven you can handle it. But again, I would remind you of another saying I've heard of recently, that I usually start the morning up by going to the rec center, at least until this pandemic hit. They always have a quote for the day, and usually they're hokey. But more often than not, there's a kernel of importance in them too. This one was from Thomas Edison, a legitimate genius. And I love the idea behind it. And he says, the only difference from today's failure and tomorrow's success is one more try. So that's what I urge you to do. Keep trying. You'll run into some failures along the way. That's okay. That's part of living. You're going to make mistakes. You're a human. That's part of the human experience is making mistakes. So you're bound to make a few mistakes. Saying that, I know how hard you push yourselves, and that's a good thing, okay, to reach your maximum. At the same time, be careful you don't beat yourself up too badly when you make a mistake. I mean, I start my day off, quite honestly, every day knowing I'm going to make some mistakes. And I always tell myself, just make sure they're small mistakes, they affect only me and not other people, and that I can fix them fairly easily and rapidly. I would urge you to have that similar type of attitude as you move on to graduate school and your first job and so forth. So don't beat yourself up too badly. And again, like Edison says, the only difference from today's failure and tomorrow's success is one more try. So keep trying, keep trying. Last thing is, what I'm missing most is looking out at the smiling faces right now, of you guys especially, but even more importantly, your parents and your grandparents. I've always loved looking out and seeing the beaming smiles of grandparents and parents as their children come up and grab their degrees. Well, we'll be calling out your names, but we won't be handing out degrees today. But anyways, I hope you will take a moment to enjoy this process and know that this is the culmination of 4 hard years of work. You've earned this degree. Enjoy it. So I'm going to leave it there. Let me congratulate you guys one more time on giving your best for these 4 years and finding out about yourself, not just textbook stuff, but finding out about the kind of person you are. My father used to tell me years ago, he says, no one should know you better than you know yourself. So take that to heart as well, too. That's all I have to say, except, again, congratulations to the class of 2020. Did great work. Good luck to you in the future. You're going to do great things, no doubt about it. At this point, I'd like to turn it over to our Major of the Year, Ms. Lauren Graves. Thank you. Once again, congratulations to the class of 2020.
Hello, everyone. I'm honored to receive this award and to be able to speak to you all today. I'm sad that I'm not able to give this speech in person, but I would still like to take the time to express my gratitude for so many individuals. With this virtual graduation, you have something more entertaining to watch than just me on the stage giving a speech. So please enjoy the slideshow of all of your favorite pictures and memories from your time here at William & Mary, as I reminisce on the things that have made my time as a kinesiology major so special. Personally, the kinesiology department has given me so much over these past 4 years. Coming into college, I knew exactly what I wanted to do: major in kinesiology and go off to physical therapy school. What I didn't know was how to get there. So many professors gave me guidance, tips, and advice on how to move forward and achieve my goals. This department and the professors gave me so many opportunities through things like being a TA and research that helped me prepare for my future career path. Through their generosity and hard work, these professors and the entire kinesiology department was able to truly enrich my experience here at William & Mary, and for that, I will forever be grateful. On another note, there are many classic experiences that almost every kinesiology major has during their time at William & Mary that makes this department so special and unique. Everyone remembers anatomy lab. The first day when you walk into the lab and that smell of formaldehyde hits you for the first time, and you start to question why you're there in the first place and if you'll even be able to make it through the semester. Well, I'm happy to say that we all made it through, but not without the help of the Adair stairs as our last-minute study spot before exams. But one thing that will stick with us from anatomy lab is the smell of green apple dish soap, attempting to mask that smell of formaldehyde on our hands. I know one thing for sure: none of us will ever be using green apple dish soap in our homes. Can we also just admit that none of us would be here today without the benches in Adair? They were used for many things in our 4 years here. They were perfect for studying, since Adair was never a high-traffic area, because honestly, whoever wanted to be in that building? It's pretty old and a go-to hangout spot for cockroaches. These benches were also the place to go when you needed help or a professor wouldn't respond to your email and you needed to ambush them in order to finally get some answers. But what really makes the kinesiology major and department so special are the faculty that make it up. They are all great individuals, but they all also have some classic characteristics that we will all remember. Starting with the chair of the department, Professor Dechaine. He is truly so passionate about the human body that he will not stop talking about all of its wonders. We get it. The human body is cool. Isn't that why we are all kinesiology majors? Now, are you really a kines major if you didn't take at least one class with Professor Cole? He was constantly taking shots at students, especially the athletes. But we know it was all out of love, and he is truly an amazing and fun guy. Another classic kines professor is McCoy. He will take any opportunity to talk about the farm and his tractor, whether it's during a one-on-one meeting, in casual conversation, or during class. But he does know how to keep things fun and interesting. I'm not sure everyone had a class with Professor Harris, but if you did, you know that he loved to talk about his workouts and morning runs. Oh, and don't forget about blood doping. I would also say that many people didn't become close with Professor Burnett, mainly because most people thought she was scary. But I promise you guys that she really isn't. So next time you get the chance, go up and talk to her. Honestly, the list of amazing things about these professors and more go on and on. I'm sure there are many other memories and personal experiences with professors that you're all thinking of that have made this experience special to you. So don't forget to thank your professors for all that they have done for you, for us, and for the department. I personally want to thank all of the kinesiology faculty for everything that they do. They're always doing what they can to help us out, provide opportunities, and make improvements to the department that will help us succeed and accomplish our goals and dreams. So, on behalf of all the kinesiology majors, I just want to say thank you to all the faculty that have made our experience here so special. I also personally want to thank all of you, my fellow classmates. Even though I do not know all of you personally, you have positively impacted my time here at William & Mary. We have all been through our own unique journey to get here today, but we have all ended up in the same place, as graduates of William & Mary. I am honored to have been able to speak to you all today. I encourage you all to stay strong during this time, and make sure to take some time to celebrate all that you have accomplished. I'm so proud to be a part of this tribe. Thank you.